welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas All-Net Radio. I jumped the gun earlier. I was introing us while no one could hear me.
Premature.
I happen to have been spending the last hour looking at celebritymonstercock.blogspot.com, looking at a lot of very nice penises.
And a lot of Photoshop stuff.
And a lot of Photoshop.
Well, even on our pecker page, our fabulous pecker page, there's a lot of Photoshop penis on that.
Who is that?
And then you just sent me one where that penis is like 12 feet long.
There's no way.
I know there's no way.
It's pretty big.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Isn't the guy in Ethiopia has like a 22-inch penis that just swings? He's thin as a rail, but his cock looks like another leg.
That's kind of like the picture that we got, but it was hard, so it was like, woohoo!
Oh. You know what? You can't have a penis that big. You know why? You would pass out every time you get an erection. Yeah.
You'd die.
You'd be like, what'd he die?
Transfusion, please.
Massive blood loss from the brain.
Yeah.
Well, where did it go? His penis. That's where it went.
Perfect.
I don't like a penis that pushes my belly button from the inside.
But yet you like big floppy monster black cock.
Yeah, I do like big floppy. Speaking of big floppy monster black cock, I got really depressed this week because Kenny Norton died. Do you all know who Kenny
Absolutely.
Norton is? Yes. Kenny Norton is a boxer from years ago, and Kenny Norton also went into acting, and he did a movie called Mandingo. It was a book series.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I first said, yeah, I like me some big black boys. There is a scene in the movie Mandingo where he is fucking the plantation owner's wife, the white woman, in her big giant bed. And he's on top of her, and there's a picture from the top showing him fucking her. I got to tell you, that I know right then and there, that's when I said, I need me some black dick. Okay?
So this was your gateway to black penis.
Awakening.
Okay.
Yes, it was my black penis awakening. Was Kenny Norton. So I was.
No wonder you were so sad and posted all over Facebook
I was
that
really
when he
sad
died.
that Kenny Norton died, and I said goodbye, Mandingo. But if you guys look, it's a really hot scene, and back then.
Is this a regular movie?
Yeah, but the movie was. I remember when I was a kid, my parents talking about they read the Mandingo series, and I think the movie had to have been shot in the early 70s.
I think it was
probably.
Actually, yeah.
So I didn't watch it till later, but.
Stallone did porn too.
Stallone did porn?
Yo, Rocky Balboa.
Was Mandingo a porn?
No.
How did that come from?
Rocky did porn?
Absolutely. Yo, I'm Rocky Balboa. You know what I mean?
He did porn?
He did porn called The Italian Stallion. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Before he got big, he did a porn.
Wow.
Go look it up. It's called The Italian Stallion.
He got big.
Well, no. Put it this way. Rocky's not.
So, like I said, I want to thank Kenny Norton for introducing me to Big Black Cock.
For sparking your interest into big black cock.
And beating the hell out of Muhammad Ali, too, didn't he?
Big Black what was that?
He beat the hell out of Muhammad Ali, too, as well.
Yeah, he did.
Broke his jaw.
Yeah, so I was a little sad that Kenny died.
That is a little sad.
Sorry.
Sorry,
So do you want me to go into my catch-up?
Yeah.
That was part of my catch-up. Where do I want to start? Okay. I had a job I did this weekend, Friday night. I was a bachelor party for 2 bachelors with about 16 guys from London. Now, there's a part of my strip routine that I lotion up my tits, and I give the bachelor a foot massage with my tits.
Well, before you go,
Yes.
can you tell me about this job?
Oh, I'm a stripper.
You are for real.
I'm for real a stripper.
For real stripper.
Yeah.
For real.
For real stripper.
She's not just like good up on a pole dance for $5 stripper. People pay a shit ton of money to have her come out and strip at private parties.
Yeah,
Yes.
I work for a couple of private agencies
Oh.
that I make just to show up. I make a shit ton of money.
Wow.
So yeah, and I was in Hustler
Okay.
magazine. I won a BBW strip contest here in town.
Wow.
So yeah, no, when
I'm
they say I'm a
impressed.
stripper,
You really are a stripper.
Yeah, I am a stripper.
Do you pole dance and everything?
Yeah. Wow. I make the pole disappear.
She does make the pole disappear. That was the most awesome thing ever.
In her butt.
In my butt cheeks.
Well,
Yeah.
where is this at?
Okay, well, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. So anyway, part of my, and I've incorporated lots of little bachelor party things. So the one thing that I do is I lotion up my tits and I give the bachelor a massage with a foot massage with my tits. so I'm doing this, and this little boy, this guy, bachelor from London, says, "It's actually quite lovely. It's quite lovely. Your titties warm like this.
That's awesome.
It's actually quite lovely." So it was so funny. I was doing that all night.
It's like My Fair Lady all over
Yeah,
again.
yeah. It's quite lovely.
It rains in Spain, but mainly on the plains.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
Then
It's
you
lovely,
know,
baby,
then I make
yeah.
them do shots off my body, and they eat Twinkies out of my tits and my ass.
So were the
And,
British guys good tippers?
Not bad. And what I say, you know, the minute I walk in is I go, I'm way okay with video and pictures, but I'm also way okay with tips.
Right.
Because I know them pictures are going on the internet, okay?
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, I make a really good money just to show up, and then, you know, you throw in a few bucks there, you know,
Wow.
it's good. The problem is that, you know, I'm a specialty act, so I don't work. If I could work 3 nights a week, that would be great, but it doesn't necessarily
I hear you.
happen.
I hear you. I
So,
hear that.
Wow.
but listen, so like, all right, Plush was last night. Okay, you guys, every single time before a BBW event, I get texts from Nut and Butter. Okay?
Yeah.
Nut and Butter says,
Okay, quick reminder of who Nut and Butter
Nut
is.
and Butter is the guy that I went out with that all he wants to do was rub my ass and jack off. That's it. So we call him Nut and Butter. Okay?
And as soon as you ask him for real sex, he disappears
Yeah.
into the ether.
Strange evening. Strange man. So every time before an event, he'll text me, "Can I see you tonight?" "No." "Are you going to Plush?" "Yeah, I'm going." "Can I see you tonight?" "Well, I'm the driver, so probably not." And then he says, for some reason, he always asks me, "So is there going to be a lot of people there?" Like, I'm supposed to know the social calendars of every BBW in Vegas. Sure, I guess there's a lot of clients there. Well, what time?
What was that?
Cunts. So what time are you getting there? I always get this. And then here's the question. I mean, and I'm telling you guys this, it's every weekend before every BBW event. I get the same questions. So, has your ass gotten any bigger, or is it still the same?
Wow.
And I say, I guess
Such
you
a
can look and
tool.
tell me yourself if it's gotten any bigger.
Wow.
So
We gotta get you a job like that. huh?
yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
So one more thing last night, we're at Plush, and our friend Andrea introduces me to this very nice gentleman, very nice looking black gentleman. So we're chit-chatting, and he says to me, "I recognized you when you walked in the room. I actually think that we've already had sex together because I've jacked off to you many times."
Did he have jack off face?
At that point, I went, jack off face. Yeah. He says, I actually feel like we've really had sex because I've pleasured myself to you many times.
wow.
So, yeah.
What website was that? What website is that?
Just
Google it.
Just Google BBW Sweet Cheeks.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
I got my phone.
Yeah. Google me. I'm there.
I'm ready, baby.
I'm there. So anyway, yeah, so it was a lovely week. I've had a lovely week.
That's awesome.
What do you have to do? I also say, more, ma'am, more.
Yeah, they were. Those British boys were not so shy. They
Thing
were
is that
loving
the
it for a
Europeans don't
while.
like to tip that well.
Well, they did all right. I was only hired for 30 minutes.
I
and
would
they-
assume that anybody from that side of the pond, when they get over here, they sort of let loose. Because that's what Americans do when we go over there.
Well, listen
Right?
to what I said. to
That's
them.
why they don't talk to us.
Letting loose for them is having an extra drink at the bar. Letting loose for us is swinging our bras from fucking flagpoles in
Well,
Paris.
the
Absolutely.
thing is,
They
though,
love.
I mean,
they don't.
having traveled to, Belgium and Paris and out there, you can watch. It's like just regular television is sex on regular TV.
Right.
I mean, they're not like we are. They're not prudish at all. They're like, it's out there.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Well,
don't
I
care.
said to them, I don't remember doing it, but at one point I went, "Oh, yeah, you're not Canadian." They go, "Why? Why? What's wrong with Canadians?" And I went, "Salute." And I said, "But I heard that's the same thing about Brits." And they go, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Well, how's your tongues?" They were all like, "Those are fine. We're good with that."
I'm hung like a titmouse, but I have a tongue like a lizard.
Wow.
Who is that?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, who wants to say
It's
that?
murdering
Now,
penis.
we haven't heard a peep out of Sierra for the last 20 minutes because she has her nose in this
Penises.
website of Celebrity Cock.
So
And I gotta say, I missed out in the 40s and 50s because there's a lot of beautiful
You're right.
penis in the 40s and 50s.
No, I mean,
and guys are
women,
just
not
standing
penis.
around.
What the hell am I
How do they find all the pictures of the 40s and 50s penises?
Because a lot of movies have a photographer on set who's taking background pictures, just pictures in the background, and actors, generally speaking, don't give a crap about their bodies because people see it all the time
That's
anyway.
very true.
So they're just changing. Sometimes they walk around naked, and a lot of times, I don't know if you've noticed, have you ever seen like pictures of men in shorts from the 40s and 50s? They wore Daisy Dukes that were tight fitting.
Yeah, they did.
And so there's
that's pretty
like
hot.
there's like giant rope of penis inside these shorts, and it's just like an arc of beauty. Just
That's where something.
The biggest arc as you were just watching.
the one that really freaked me out is apparently Rasputin. I don't know if anyone who knows Rasputin
I know
was
Rasputin.
the mystic to the Tsar that got murdered by everyone. Apparently, when he died, his penis was so legendary that they cut it off and pickled it, and it got sold to a museum, and there's pictures of it. So it was a pickled penis. A pickled penis. And so that was like, and it's 12 3/4 inches long, and it's not hard because obviously it's dead.
What would you do for a Klondike bar, huh?
Now we know that you have this aberrant fear of big black floppy monster cock.
Yes,
What
I
about-
don't want it inside me. I think it's nice to look at.
What about big white floppy monster cock?
If it's monster cock is monster cock. Look, just like a spider's a spider, doesn't matter what color it is still fucking freaky. A monster cock's a monster cock. Doesn't matter what color it comes in, it's still too big for me. I really like average penis.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
I've had monster cock. I'm not telling this from I'm just scared and I've never tried it before. I've tried monster cock. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit.
But where do you draw the line?
And it hurts.
Wait a minute. Where do you draw the line? At what point do you say, okay, your cock is good and it will fit? Oh, no, your monster cock.
If I can put two hands on your penis and there is still a large majority of penis
Another
showing,
hand's worth?
another at least half a hand's worth, that's too much.
So wait a minute. So you
no
have to say to
longer-
him, before I take you home to fuck me, I need to measure your cock. Pull
2.5
your cock.
hands?
No, but generally speaking, there's not a lot of monster cock out there, so I'm not worried about
Oh,
it.
yes, there is.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, apparently not for me.
well, that's because you have a taste for the
Chocolate.
yeah.
I like all men, though.
It's like a box of
Anyway.
chocolate. You don't know
But
what
I
you're going
think
to get.
white men have bigger balls than black men.
Yes.
Generally speaking.
Okay.
And they're hairier.
You have big balls?
Sure I do.
Paige?
I
You
got
know
a-
what?
I got a
Actually,
big
yes.
set of-
Yeah.
I'm a hobby horse, I tell you. They're full. I'm ready to go.
They're big.
All right.
It's like 2 eggs in a hanky, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's Dr. Eva. I'm sorry. 2 eggs in a hanky.
Awesome.
I'm not, I don't. Some people say, I loved the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah.
It's too,
Well, and we couldn't
so
tell.
I like one of the things he said though was that Dr. Evil was like when Mini-Me took his penis out, he goes, "Looks like 2 eggs in a hanky."
It's like they call him tripod.
Boom.
Susie Cream Cheese says she remembers when basketball players wore some short, tight shorts.
Oh, I remember that, too.
Yes, but thankfully the uniform doesn't change and it seems to just get tighter, is baseball pants.
No, I'm a
baseball
football pants girl,
Football pants. There you go.
especially when it's
the tight ends?
It's the
Oh!
it's the running with the ball, and then they do it in slow mo, so all those muscles just ripple
Ooh.
in those. Oh my god!
You know
Oozing
what I used to love?
testosterone.
I used to love when Andre Agassi used to play tennis, and he would throw the ball up to serve, and his shirt would go up just enough so you could see like
His
the
little trail.
his little hairy around his little belly button, and it was like, oh, so hot.
Happy trail.
You know,
I like
I
the
have to
sounds
say,
they make in tennis.
I have to say that sometimes in an Elvis jumpsuit, you can see the potato.
The potato.
Oh, well, I would assume it is a jumpsuit. So there you go.
It's not caught in a trap either.
Yeah.
But
No.
potato doesn't
It's
really
a loaded
run the visual there.
She calls it a
I
potato.
just call it a potato
Hey,
sometimes.
hey, honey, look at this picture. Potato shine. That's why I got a tip. I was doing a movie down at the Golden Gate. We did a scene. It was going to Europe, And I'm outside. It's freezing out, and I'm outside, and I'm okay. Right? Girl comes back. Look at that guy's cock. I mean, I'm in my jumpsuit.
It shows sometimes.
I wasn't wearing a
jumpsuit.
support. I just said, fuck. I just put my jumpsuit on, went down there, and you take a few things, and this girl goes, look at that.
In a white jumpsuit at that.
Yeah, white. It really shows up in white. Yeah.
Well,
So when I was in high school, I joined one of my PE class for my senior year was weightlifting, and that was because you would have to have spotters whenever you're lifting.
teabag.
And nothing better than bench pressing with a male spotter.
That's right, baby.
Teabagging, baby.
Well, there's no teabagging, just lots of visual.
Visual, yeah.
Especially when, because most of the guys I know who go to the gym usually wear small shorts, and they're really not thinking about the fact.
And loose ones. They're the
and
loose
yeah.
ones that hang open.
And they're really not thinking about the fact that somebody sitting on the bench may be actually admiring the view. So sometimes they wear next to nothing underneath those.
Or nothing.
Or nothing.
I've seen plenty of
Well,
those.
our homeowners association guy, he's
We
like
call him boner
we
pants.
call it motor pants because he's always wearing shorts, and he just loves to squat down like in front of you, and you see the thing hanging right there. It's like, dude, everybody can see it. So
He
like,
probably does it on purpose, you think?
maybe like
Public penis.
like if you're
He should be a registered sex offender.
if you're in the pool,
He probably
if
is.
you're in the like going, you're in the pool, he'll come walk around the pool, and then he'll squat down to talk to you. So like,
So
you're
it's
down
an
here,
eye
and he's,
level.
like, here, and there it is, like right there,
Third
hanging
eye
out
blind,
the
right
shorts.
there,
It's like,
yep.
dude, boner pants. But
Boner pants.
Yeah.
Now,
This little one-eyed friend.
I'm sure, let me see the camera. I'm sure all of you can gather by this conversation that us women like looking at boners.
we love penis.
we really
Everyone
love it.
except Wendy.
And even though we threaten you and put your penises up on our pecker page when you send us pictures of your penis, don't stop sending them, because we like looking at them.
How do you get that without getting in trouble?
What's that, the pecker page?
Everybody sends junk and they get in trouble. How do you do that? Is it
They
okay?
send us pictures and we post them.
Okay, there's no problem with that on the internet like
We
that?
tell them we're going to put it on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the internet, you can put anything on the internet.
Well,
you can
no,
get kitty
well,
porn
we-
if you look hard
Well, I
enough.
don't want to do that.
I
You
do.
get in trouble. Well, I'm saying you can't get in trouble for that?
Well,
you want to
Right.
send him a
When
picture?
adult sends an adult penis and
Okay.
we put it on an adult site, it's
the,
all good.
the only thing it might do is sully your reputation like Anthony Weiner.
He's got the perfect name for that, by the way.
Right. But do we have a reputation to sully? No, I don't think so.
We did that a
Well, I'm
long
just
time
asking
ago.
because one guy then he get caught flashing his junk and he's done. You know, he got in
Well, it's a
trouble.
whole different thing if you're doing it towards.
It's
underage.
one thing if you were a married politician sending your penis pictures to some other woman on Twitter.
Okay.
It's an entirely
Right.
different thing when you're some Arab dude sending us a picture of a black man's penis on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Do you get pictures of penises on your Facebook? Because you're a beautiful woman on your Facebook.
No, I don't get.
You're a
pictures
beautiful
of
woman in
penis.
person, too.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's true.
I'm an,
I didn't mean it that way.
I'm an orange on toothpicks.
No.
You're a
she's
dumpling.
My little,
Oh, dumpling.
my little
Dumpling.
My little
Dumpling is
dumpling.
No, I have never gotten a penis picture.
No?
No.
Have you gotten proposals of marriage on your Facebook? Because you're on there a lot.
I've got the only thing I get is guys that say, "Hi, I was looking at your beautiful smile and I was wondering if we could be friends." That's all.
Or can we cam?
I need fat
No,
white
no, no.
American wife.
I get hundreds of cam invitations.
No, I don't
a
get
day.
any of that.
Maybe it's because you don't have cleavage pictures of yourself, though, up on your Facebook.
Yeah, we do have damn near nude photos of us on our Facebook.
Maybe
I
that's
saw
why
your
we get
Facebook
them.
page. I saw you guys.
I saw you're all laying there three together like
Yeah.
with boobage.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Wait till you see the new ones.
she shows cleavage and stuff, but it's
Yeah, but it's not like we go like this. Boom!
Or this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any pictures of me doing that. I don't think so.
well, we know we got a cam now. You got to go work. You got to go to work.
No, I've wondered about that though. You know.
You know what, Adele?
There's a lot
You
of
need
money
to
in
come
boobies.
out to this Saturday is another BBW nightclub. The two of you should come.
We should.
Come check
It'll
it
be
out.
fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Unless you have.
I like to come. Sure. yeah.
And come and come and come.
Yeah.
You know, though, I did do phone sex for a while.
Did you really?
I
tell
can
a
hear
story,
that.
honey. Tell a story.
Yeah. Well, I just thought, you know what? It was like, I need to make some money here, so what the hell? Give it a shot. And, you know, I would do it like it's so easy. You just, you get the phone
It's
call.
not easy.
Well, I mean, as far as the setup, you log in, you're on for a couple
Oh, okay,
hours,
okay,
you log,
okay.
yada yada, and the phone rings, and when the phone rings, you pick it up, and then they tell you what kind of call it is. So it'll be you'll pick it up, and it'll go,
I'm dirty. No. It
I'm-
sounds like this.
no,
Oh no.
I'm talking here.
Oh baby, what do you wear?
But wait, I have a funny story though. So you pick it up and it goes foot fetish, and so the guy wants to talk about feet or whatever. But anyway, I had a lot of guys that would just want to talk, which was they didn't even want. But then there's guys that just want it, that they just get to it, But the first week I was so grossed out. I'm like, all I could hear was like this stuff, and then the second week I realized that, Adele, you're an actress, so just it's a role. You're playing a role. So then it was like funny to me. So one day I wasn't feeling well,
Oh no.
and I said I had to log in and stuff. I had to work, so I said, you know what, I just can't do this. So I let him do one.
I did
He
a
pretended he
black
was-
woman. I was a black
Yeah,
woman.
it was a black woman from Georgia.
I was at Georgia Beach. Yeah. But the guy was all.
Oh, that's.
I tell you, you want to make want to make my pudding? No, I was
No,
doing.
you said you had nipples.
I had nipples like
the-
I had beach ball valves.
But
stomachs.
how was your voice?
No, I did good actually. I can discuss
Do it.
I can't remember that.
Yeah,
now.
you do. How you did it?
What?
You went like
Oh, honey, show me your penis. I can't remember. Like Geraldine was almost like Flip Wilson.
But then he heard the guy,
And then the guy starts going. I went. That said, hello. He went. Hey, this is Jason. Down like that. Boom. Thing is though, she's good at that stuff. She's good at that stuff. She's good at being sexual, but not with me. That's the problem.
Well, maybe you should do phone sex with him.
I wish there was phone sex for women to call me up, because I'd make it come, baby. I would. Absolutely.
why don't they have that?
I
They
love
should
that
have
stuff.
it where you should,
Yeah,
you could
the
call
men
and
do
talk
it.
to men
Yeah,
and
women
do
do
they
it.
have it?
We don't have to pay for it. We can get it anytime we
That's
want
true.
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Easy.
That's true.
Right? Well,
Literally,
I don't
any
pay
woman in
for
the
it.
world
No
can
market.
walk into any bar anywhere and walk out with any guy that she wants, as long as she lowers her standards a
but
little.
then how
All
you?
you have to do is get online, and you can have somebody in your front door in 20 minutes.
Or 200.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well, didn't
87. I told you the
287,
story.
yeah.
didn't Heidi Fleiss try to do it the other way?
Yeah,
The guy?
She
Yeah,
did, and
she
it didn't
did.
go over well because women don't need to pay
Yeah,
for
the
it.
reason is women. Yeah, women
Yeah.
don't pay for it.
Well, I'm sorry.
And like I used to sell all of the yellow page advertising to the massage people and the adult entertainers, and even the boys that were in there that placed ads. It was for gay for play.
Okay, so you guys would know this then, because I'm very naive about a lot of things. When all the like on Spring Mountain, all the foot places, that means they're rubbing your penis with
Flexology.
foot.
No. Those
Oh.
are legitimate.
They
foot
are legitimate?
massages.
Really?
There you can go in and get a foot massage.
But then they say you want more.
well, some of them, without a doubt, some
It
of
happens.
them.
You mean some of them are really legitimate? where
If
get
you
your
want
foot
a
massage?
legitimate, yeah,
Seriously?
a lot of
Oh,
the,
you
want a
foot
legitimate foot
massage is-
massage.
It's like reflexology.
Oh,
is the
okay.
foot
I was
massage
just-
stuff.
Someone told me that's all just
No, I'm sure you could get that,
Uh-huh.
but it's really also legitimate.
Right.
Foot massage.
That's extra. Okay.
That's
All right,
right.
so I don't have a lot of catch up this week. I can't do phone sex
Why?
She
She
can't.
laughs.
She can't talk dirty.
because you said you treated it like you're an actress,
Right.
so and then it became funny to you.
Right.
How do you not crack up when you're telling some guy to fuck your vajayjay?
Well, when you touch me like
She
that,
can't say fuck my fat pussy, baby. She can't say it.
she
can't say
couldn't.
it?
She can't even say "lick my pussy."
No,
She giggles.
I do.
She giggles when she thinks about
Show
it.
me your titties.
I know. Like
I can't do that.
I
What?
talk dirty all the time when I'm
You know,
having
I-
sex.
Well, I could do it with strangers
called a girl.
easier. Like I could do it with them because I don't know who they are. I mean, they're just a
call
race.
a
maybe
girl
I should
husband.
try it.
Put it
Yeah.
this way,
You talk dirty with your husband?
Nah.
I called one up one time and she hung up me. She said I was too vulgar. I said,
Yeah.
"Fuck." I mean, I made the girl blush. I was like, what? This is your job.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I was like giving her good on the phone, right? She's like, you're gross. Oh, click. I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this girl? I mean, what's the matter with this girl? I mean, I was doing that. I wasn't very bad, but I was giving her.
You know what really
What
surprised
else?
me though? Seriously, it was that a lot of the calls were from men that wanted to have a fantasy about other men who wanted to me to tell them, like they'd say like, what, tell me what he looks like. What does his penis look like? Like they want to know about the guy.
I think there's so
And
many
then-
more men that are like in the closet that that have that interest in.
And
I
that's
don't think they're fully gay. I think there's a lot of men who are bisexual who just
I
don't
agree.
understand that. Don't understand being able to be attracted to both.
And
I
there was a
agree,
lot.
yeah.
There was a guy that called like all the time, and he would say, tell me, mommy, is it okay? I like boys, mommy, tell me, you know. And I would have to like console him, you know. There's a lot of, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Then you
job.
get another guy come out and go, mm-hmm.
I'll do tarot. Tarot reading. I can do that.
So what else happened for you this week?
Well, there's my birthday. You guys, this is my favorite thing. So
Happy birthday.
I have a gallbladder issue, and you guys brought me watermelon
Mm-hmm.
for my birthday. And there's watermelon in my office because we can't eat it in here anymore.
Right.
So that was
Nope.
great. And I've gotten gift cards up the yin yang from Starbucks. Speaking of, if you're
Yeah.
listening and you're a friend on Facebook, Starbucks gift cards are always good. And the man has been working all week long. I did not masturbate this week, even though I've been missing him like
Did you have birthday
crazy.
sex last night when you got home?
No, actually, we are both addicted to our video games. These very simple,
Angry
super
Birds.
simple. No, not
War strategy games mostly.
He's got the war and strategy game, and then I have that Bejeweled game.
Oh, Bejeweled.
And
Oh.
I have been playing in Zen mode, so I don't freak out at the end when you're running out of time. I didn't even look at the time. I'm sitting out there playing and listening to my. I'm doing
Podcast?
You know that BBC made a deal, so I don't want to even leave the TV right now, right? Or my iPad, which I'm watching all the TV on. So I'm out there listening to my show and watching the show, and I'm playing this game. It's fucking 5:00 by the time I go inside. It's like, of course. So I have to delete the game from my phone. I just have to. So
I'm hooked on my farming strategy
you?
gathering.
I'm on
Are
level
you?
275 on Candy Crush, and it's beating my ass.
Wait, Simon Mike says to me, he says my game is so addicted that he has a player on his phone, and then a player on his iPad, and then I left my iPad at home, and he actually eyed my iPad thinking he could make another character on that one.
Oh no!
And I said, you should. He goes, yeah, but I won't have it that often, so it'll just die.
That's awesome.
But I'm sure we're going to have birthday sex either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, that,
So
honey.
tomorrow is my real birthday.
Happy birthday.
I have, you know how I can tell when it's been too long since I've had sex, which averages about 7, 8, 9 days, right? If it's been 7 or 8 or 9 days, it's been too long. My henoi starts to itch. My feminine area, my
Vagina! My pussy, my cunt.
what'd
It
you-
starts
that
to
one?
my slit, my
Yeah,
rib.
you know,
What you just call it? The hemisphere? What?
the henoi that's Thai for
Pussy.
feminine area.
Okay.
Oh.
So it starts to get the
Smart
little,
harbor.
you know, when all you need is a little finger to go. Ch-ch-ch-ch. That's all I need. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. That's all I need.
Yeah, well, you just.
Yep.
That's the old saying is just because you finger me don't mean I'm going to come, right? What does it mean? What's the
No.
You spray something on
It's
it?
a scratch, little scratchy thing.
I got you.
But he was already sleeping, and I didn't want to wake him up, so I just curled up behind him.
Spoon.
We're still so in love. It's amazing.
That's good.
We took some great pictures. We took a selfie last night of the two of us.
So you're not married then, right?
No, not yet.
That's why you're in love.
We're
So
working
that's
on
good.
it.
They've been engaged forever.
Okay, so not me, but I have a really, really good friend. And you've probably, if you were listening last week, you know who I'm talking about. They called me totally freaked out about something, right? So I could not believe how freaked out they were. So I decided to go over to their house and do some stuff with them to calm them down. And from what I understand, their lover, their boyfriend, their fiance, whatever, told them some horrible things that could happen because of this incident. So when I finally got on the phone with that person, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you telling them about all this horrible stuff, like things that like they could get fired, or that they wouldn't be able to pay for all this medical stuff, so you'd have to do it out of pocket,
Go to jail.
Right. How could you tell this person that? I'm just telling them the truth. No, motherfucker, you're not telling them the truth. You're telling them what you think. It's not the truth until it fucking happens.
Okay, I have no idea what you're
I
talking about.
Yeah.
absolutely agree.
Okay.
I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
But isn't that true? If
Yes.
you tell, okay, let's say that you have an issue with I I don't know, the person at the Starbucks, right? They didn't do your drink right.
Mm-hmm.
And you said to them before they gave you your drink, I can't believe that you can't get my drink right. Please make it again. And your friend who's standing next to you says that person's probably going to spit in your drink and probably put all kinds of crap in your drink.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then you get freaked out and upset that you don't take the drink.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Even though you can watch them making your drink right there, because at Starbucks, that's what you can do.
Right.
How horrible is that? I'm just telling you the truth.
That's killing the moment right there.
Right. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yes,
I
I do.
hear you.
Okay, so here, let's say this. Okay, let's say you have a friend who is, I'm trying to word this because I know the story, so I'm trying to do this so that we don't out anybody. Okay, let's say you have a friend who got hurt at a hotel,
Okay.
and they took a couple of days before they went and got it checked out, but they finally went and got it checked out, and now they're going to the hotel saying, look, I got hurt at your hotel, and here are my, bills, and, according to liability, laws, you should cover this for me.
Mhm.
Their friend, then a friend comes up to them and says, well, you can't do that. You're going to get fired from your job. You're going to have to cover these medical bills. You're going to get taken to court for fraud. You're going to go to jail.
Right.
I'm just over all of this really horrible, terrible stuff. And so now they're like, well, now I don't want to go get what is coming to me because I got hurt at this place and I need to. They're supposed to cover it. That's the rule. That's the law.
Right.
So why would this other person blab their mouth?
'Cause he's
and
an
talk
ass
all kind of
monkey.
shit?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because, okay, so they're telling the truth. This is what could happen. This is what's going to happen.
Right.
That's not what's going to
You know?
happen. That's
But
what,
it's not.
No.
It doesn't. It's not what's going to happen until what happens.
Right.
Right.
And they call it the truth. I'm just telling the truth.
You're not telling them the truth. You're telling them the most horrible version
Right.
of the truth you could
And
possibly
you're telling
imagine.
them
Okay.
what you think is the truth,
Right.
and you don't
So
even know
that's
for a fact.
Part one.
Okay.
Part two is I tell this person, who the hell are you to tell my friend, my very best friend, that they're going to get fired from work, that this is going to happen. Or I was just telling the truth. So that conversation happened. Next thing I get another call. So-and-so yelled at me. My boyfriend yelled at me. Why? Because you yelled at him about telling me the things that you did.
So wait a minute. He's upset with you now because you know what?
He should have yelled at me because I'm the one that got mad at him for spouting off his crap, right? Oh my God. This is why I don't like to get involved in people's lives. This is why I want to stay home and watch BBC America.
Exactly.
And what I want to play.
Sounds
Diablo
like
on
it
my
sounds
phone.
like this everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you get this drama.
Yes.
So
there's
it's
drama.
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 The problem.
I need some drama mean.
Cali
That's
Guy
what I
puts
need.
it pretty well. It's like people don't understand that drama is optional. You can decide not to
Yes.
have the drama.
Yes.
Who
You can
needs it?
just
Who
say
needs it?
you can just say, okay, all right, maybe I did fuck up. Maybe I did mess up by instead of supporting my lover through this terrible time and tragedy in their life, instead I'm standing back going, crossing my arms and looking at him going, well, you're fucked now.
Yeah.
Instead of just, accepting that or maybe just being pissed off at you, now he's got to go and take it out on her and add more drama on top of the drama that's already being dramatized.
Right. And now I've been told, don't say nothing. Just don't
take
say
the high
anything.
road. Take the
Right.
high road and
Right,
shut your
yeah.
mouth.
And I'm sorry, I can't.
Sometimes though, you're
This is
better
my
off.
very best friend in the world. There's no way.
Thing is, sometimes you're better off not saying it because when you go into it, next thing you know, they make up and you're the asshole. So that's what happens.
I would rather be I will prefer to be the
I've been in
asshole.
that predicament so many times. I'm trying to be the referee. Next thing you know, I'm the jackass. So
Yeah.
fuck that shit. No good.
Yeah.
Stay with, like she says, why don't you say something? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I can. I'll blow up. I could be the white tornado, and then what's going to get me on Facebook? Oh, he's an asshole. He got a hot head. He's a jerk off. No. If they say something on the, like, there's some shit going on the internet right now, but I'm not going to say nothing. But the thing is, I try to just say, let's see what happens. If it goes away, let it go away.
Do you
People love-
have a lot of people who get?
Well, some people take shots at me because of what
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I mean, there's people out there criticizing my singing or they're doing
There's a
something.
lot of jealous
There's a
people
lot
in
of
the
crap.
world.
There's a lot of crap.
And there's a lot of drama.
Who needs it?
And especially,
In
I've
show
never,
business, right?
I've never seen
Especially in show
so
business.
much, like high school bullshit as
Oh,
I've seen
You're so right.
in number one in the in the Elvis world, in the Elvis world, the
It's too
impersonator
much.
world,
It's too much.
and
My pompadour is
basically
bigger
here
than your pompadour.
in Vegas.
No,
You know,
it's-
I mean, I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. It's like toddlers and tiaras. It's just ridiculous.
Toddlers and tiaras
Put it-
for Elvis
every time I've done it,
impersonators.
every time I did an Elvis convention, and I don't do them anymore. I go and do these contests and just have a good time, try to meet people. Well, they do. Hi, how you doing? So and so. I'm down the street at Bob's Chicken Ranch. I didn't say what you doing. I said how you doing. They always got to one up you like they're working and you're not.
Right,
That kind of
right,
thing.
right,
I'm
right,
working
right.
all the time. You know,
There's-
and then when I say how you doing, I don't go, hey, I'm at the Riviera. I make $4,000 a month. Blah, 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 blah.
Right,
It's all
right,
me,
right.
toot my horn. No, I say how you doing, and I'm humble. When you have to shoot your mouth off all the time, you got nothing. It's like a
Right.
guy that brags about his dick. I got a huge dick. No, you don't. Pee Wee Herman. But I'm saying that's the thing. If you're humble and you know what you're doing, you don't have to buy into this bullshit.
No, you're right.
You really
You're
don't.
right.
I'm
too
There should- doesn't
freaking
have to
old
be
for
any
I'm
drama.
52 years
Yeah,
old.
that's it.
Tired.
I graduated high school long ago. Why would I want to go back? I didn't like it the first time. Okay?
There's a lot of people. We see it in our BBW community. There's a lot of I just want to tell people, just grow up.
The
Get
drama,
out of high school.
What?
the
and
drama
stop with the
is
drama.
optional.
Yeah, but why would
Yeah.
people want to like
Right.
destroy what you? People want to take what you got. Like if you build something that's nice, like for example, Paula Dean and all that stuff. She made a mistake. Whatever, she owned up to it. Blah, 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 blah. And now she's getting crucified, but she's making a little comeback. Thing is, though, the lady that had a beef with her was in the situation. She made
wasn't
this a
even
problem.
black.
Wasn't even black. And you know what? Now look at her. QVC and this, that, they're all dropping her like flies because some jerk off wanted what she had.
Yeah.
And she made it out of nothing. That lady was selling sandwiches out of her car.
No, you're right.
Broke as a dick.
She had her teenage son selling
Yes,
sandwiches out
I
of
was
her
trying
car.
to tell you, that girl made something out of
Oh, she did.
a good empire, what she made, and she deserves it. Right? She doesn't deserve this shit she's going on right now. Does not deserve
Oh, wow.
Look
that's
at that.
good.
Wow.
That's one of our new
www.cleavage.com.
pictures
Really
from
do
our
love my
photo
makeup.
shoot.
I like you,
my
man. You look
Oh,
very.
wow.
Very
I want to bend you over right now and do you right now.
Hey!
Oh, what? It's strange. What do you want me
Is that up on our Facebook yet?
Put your ass over the couch, honey. Let's go.
It's on
Oh, it's
Curve
on Curve
Media. Go to
Media's
Curve
page.
Media Inc. and you'll be able to see that on Facebook.
That's pretty.
Well, that's very nice.
And photos of.
I can't do anything wrong.
Very, very
I'm
nice.
broadcasting.
Very
Yeah.
pretty.
That's a great picture of us.
That's very
guys.
nice.
Your makeup does look awesome in that picture.
does. Oh my
I've got to
God.
learn how to do that.
Do you know? I have I got an invention. I want to put it out there, but it probably won't happen because I don't have the funding. But stress breasts would be perfect. Instead of those little balls of stress, you just titties, you just
We want them to look like
stress
Oh, that's a good
breasts.
idea.
yeah, stress
Okay.
breasts.
And the other one was skid rid.
Oh,
I want to go on Shark Tank with this. I think it was something for
I
men.
love that show.
I
by
love
the
it too.
way. Shark
But
Tank, love it.
men will never have skid marks in their pants ever after this product.
How
comes out.
do you solve that problem?
You tell them, honey.
well, it's just kind of like a
Tell 'em
mini
what they want,
pad,
Chuck.
and it's designed to just fit in their underwear, and they just real easy. And this way, if they have to scratch during the day or whatever, they're scratching on
Yeah.
the pad, and
Boom.
this way, when you have to go wash their underwear, you don't see the
Do
trim.
do most men have skid marks?
This
Oh
is-
hell yeah!
When the plane lands, there's a couple skids on the runway. Sure there
Like
is.
what?
Why can women not have skid marks and why do
But
men
women,
do?
well, women have
Is it
skid
because
marks
you guys
too.
don't clean yourselves
No,
as
no,
good
no,
as
no, no,
women?
no.
They
that's
just
not the
like to
point.
scratch their asses.
Put it
I
this
don't
way.
know.
Let me ask you a quick question.
They've got more hair in their butt crack. There's more places for the shit to
You
sit.
know what? This is no way of a lie.
Dingleberries. Men suffer from dingleberries.
Even my wife says when she has an itch in her ass, she scratches it. It's like having sex. She
Well, it
likes
feels good, but the
It
thing
does.
is,
But the thing is, people
I don't do
scratch-
it nearly as often
But-
as you do.
What I don't walk around my finger up my ass. Are you kidding
You
me?
scratch your ass all the
Bullshit. I
time.
scratch my balls. Wish you'd
Oh.
do it, but I'm saying, the thing is, if you scratch up there and you get gravy, sometimes you get oil
Hey!
when you're drilling. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but because I have fingernails, I do not scratch any place that would cause
Like
anything
stuff
to go
to be
No, I
on
know.
your
No, I'm
nail.
talking about. This is like a kind of a joke thing.
That's why I have a shower massage in my
I would
shower.
love to go on the Shark Tank and see what they would do with that. They'd probably throw me out.
They would. They would.
Mr. Fab would say, "Get the frick out of here."
Get rid.
Mr. Wonderful would be on
Yeah,
your
yeah, Mr. Wonderful, yeah. I love that show. It's good. And
I do. It's a
but tell you
great
what, that
show.
Mark Cuban's a sharp cookie.
Oh yeah, yes.
He is smart.
I wonder
love it.
how big his penis is.
Oh, I bet Mark Cuban's got a big penis. He's got big feet, big
He
hands.
wasn't-
Yeah.
he
Yeah, but
wasn't
then
on the
again, Kelsey
website.
Grammer has big feet and he's a big disappointment. That's what what's her face said.
Well, she said that because she was pissed at him, but I think Kelsey
Kelsey
Grammer's
Grammer's got
got a good
like
one.
flipper feet. You kidding me?
I think Kelsey Grammer, really?
Yeah.
Fraser's
Big
got,
feet.
I
No.
would bang Kelsey Grammer in a heartbeat.
She could have been.
I had my chance.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do
Yeah,
it?
because my friend wouldn't let me.
She was in a cocaine.
That's
at
a
the
bad
time.
friend.
I know.
Bad friend.
I know.
You know,
I will let you fuck celebrities.
Stan McCaddy is her friend. That was on Seinfeld. He was also good.
He was Quark on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
He's
He
a
wouldn't let her have
With the
anything.
ears.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
fucking
he
love
wouldn't let
Quark.
me. He was roommates with Kelsey when they first moved to New York to be actors, and Kelsey was really, really, really bad into coke and everything, and so I told Armin Quark that I wanted to. Can you
Stan
set me up
McCaddy.
on a date with him? And he goes, absolutely not. I won't let you near him, and that was the end of that.
And after
Wow.
that, he flipped his car over the Pacific Highway in California and almost killed himself. So there you go.
Yeah.
That could have been you, dear.
Could have been.
Could have been. All right, catch up. Last catch up.
Not much going on. Working a lot lately because we're coming up on end of month. Got a lot of stuff going on with my kid lately. That's what's really been taking up a lot of time.
Well, Cali guy is still in California.
He is still in California for the foreseeable future. Probably not till the holidays, I think. Probably won't see him again till then. Well, no. I like I said last week, at the very latest, he will be here at 8 a.m. on the 23rd of November. At the very latest.
That's Thanksgiving.
No, because at 7 p.m. on the 23rd, we are going to go see Michael fucking Bublé.
That's right, Michael Bublé, the bubble guy.
The bubble
there
guy.
You go.
My mom, in a very rare instance of awesomeness, bought me tickets to Michael Bublé for my birthday.
That's awesome.
That's really very cool.
Supreme awesomeness. I'm like, you know those videos of the girls? I can feel it inside me right now. You know those girls in the videos when the Beatles come out on stage and they faint?
Is that you, really?
I'm like that.
Are you that way with Bublé?
I'm like that. I'm like that with you too, and Bublé is right up there with you too. Like,
Well, you know, you do get that way. Because remember
I'm
when?
not starstruck at all.
Do you remember when Minnie? Who's the Minnie?
Vern
Minnie Me?
Troyer.
Minnie.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Vern Troyer?
Do you remember how she was when Minnie Me came to Fan Fest the first year?
I do get very.
I am
They're like,
so
"Oh."
non-starstruck with anybody.
Well, and it depends on the star. Like,
True.
now I have seen, you know, celebrities like
Yeah, I met
Seth
a
Green
few
and
comedians in
Seth Green
here.
and that other guy came through here one time for that show that was a minute, and they walk by my office and they're like, hey, and I'm like, I could give a shit.
Right.
You know, first off, because I don't like either one of them. So
But I think that's
I'm not like
probably
that
it.
with celebrities I don't like. Like, if I saw them on the street, I'd be like, you're just some dick who's rich because you're a dick.
I go right up and talk to him like
me
normal.
too. I-
Like, Howard Stern, I wouldn't give a three shits less. Howie Mandel, I'd be like,
Really?
Yeah.
How you're a big fan of Howie
I
Mandel?
love Howie. I love Howie. My parents liked comedy, and so we would get a lot of comedy at the house sometimes. And I remember when Howie Mandel was still trying to make it, and he had this bit where he would put a rubber glove over his head and
Yeah.
inflate it with his nose.
Yeah.
I'm just hilarious. Just the whole prop thing that he would do was hilarious. So I love Howie Mandel. I love Howie. I'd fist bump Howie.
You know,
I mean, like
Well,
I
I'd
did.
pussy bump Howie.
she got to meet Gandolfini.
Oh, really?
I was working the Riviera. I did a commercial with Steve Sharippa, which was Bobby Bacala and Sopranos. And I said, can you do me a favor? Since I did this for you, can you get me an autographed picture of James Gandolfini and say, you know, whatever, love James to Adele. But he goes, I'll do one better. September 7th, you come to Bally's, come to our big cast party. I said, fine. How am I going to get in? I can't get in. Don't worry. Here's a card. You say my name, blah, blah, blah. I go in, and not dressed like Elvis, but I just regular clothes, but I have my cyber or something else. And I come in, and I go, hey, I'm here to see Steve Sharippa. Hey, Paige, what's up? Come on over. Next thing I get this big hand comes out. I go, this is James. He goes, hey, it's fucking Elvis. He says, boom. This one gets all weepy and because she went to Rutgers with him. So she went to school with him. And then thing is, I'm like, hey, just him and I talking, and she's like, I'm so proud. He goes, hey, shut up. He says to her, you know, he's just give me a hug, and he was such a nice guy. These guys really like Polly Walnuts. He comes up and he goes, hey, thank you very much. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding. No,
I tend to leave them. I tend to leave celebrities alone. This one will.
I'll talk to him. I talked to the guy who was in Rhinestone.
I just
with Stallone.
there are some celebrities they
Ruth
make
Buzzy,
me
all
so
those people.
they make me vibrate inside because I want to.
Michael,
I can't think of anybody on the planet
Michael
that
Madsen.
would make me feel that way.
Michael Madsen.
I want to sit down there. Some people, I just want to sit down and pick their brain, like Stephen King.
NDT, I would be speechless.
Oh, all up on
You
that.
saw how I was with Les Toyle on the phone?
Yeah.
Imagine if NDT was in the room. Neil deGrasse Tyson, for those of you who don't habla.
For those of you who are not nerdy like me.
Yeah, nerdy and scientists.
Right.
Hey, can I do
So,
one thing before? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
I forgot
that's
to do.
kind of been my week, dealing with the boy stuff. I'm very nervous. I have to take him in for an ADHD evaluation. Not that anyone think that that's what it is, but for the record, for all the stuff, they're like, we just have to get it done. So I've got my fingers crossed because finally I've got somebody else going, yeah, it's somebody in charge who can make a difference. Going, yeah, we do need to get help. So
Right.
I'm so excited about that. Anyway, that's it. Boring. I tried to masturbate and I got bored with it, so I just went to bed.
You know what that
Yeah,
happened
I
to
don't
me?
know why. I haven't thought about masturbating in a really long time.
You know what the true meaning of rejection is, don't you? It's when you masturbate and your hand falls asleep.
No. It's when you masturbate and you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Which I've done on very
Yeah,
many
because if your
occasions.
hand falls asleep while you're masturbating, it could be because you're just not doing it right.
Could be
or
because your
something.
fat roll's laying on your arm wrong. That's what happens to me. I'm in the wrong position. I got a fat roll pinching off a blood vessel.
There you go.
Gotta roll over a little or switch hands.
Wow.
I forgot to do this, and I don't want to be anybody mad at me. So, November 16th at Alexis Park, first annual Elvis impersonator, and
Celebrity
pageant
impersonators.
put on by Andrea Duper and Eric Alexander. Get you some entertainment. If you want to go on Facebook, check us out. We need impersonators. Please come to the event. Please raise money, and give us a shout out at.
You can go to gys-e.com for all the details. Right there. As soon as you go there, you'll see all the details.
And if you want any questions answered, tell them Paige sent you. Go ask Andrea. She'll tell you how to get in the pageant. That's really easy. Just get a bunch of money, support your local charities or national charities. Just have a good time. It's time to give back to the community.
Well, you guys have been a blast.
Yeah,
Thank you
you
for
guys-
coming.
Oh, thank you.
I do hope that you have sex soon.
Me
And it's your birthday,
It is his birthday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
So there will be birthday
So,
sex.
yes, and
we
we-
will ask for a report. We'll call you, ask for a report
Well,
next
Hey,
Sunday.
you want to bring the camera over? You can watch it.
Don't give me that invitation
Yeah,
because
she'll
I
be
will pull
there.
up a chair.
Now, listen. You told me before. You said be prepared for the show. You guys are great.
Yeah,
I didn't have to bring a hockey helmet.
Oh,
in.
no. You guys were worried. You in
no.
particular.
No,
were
I
worried
was
about
getting
something.
gang raped by you people.
No,
Oh, good Lord.
I wish you would.
Mike told us, he said, oh, you better...
Watch out for these guys.
But that's Mike. Come on.
This is a piece of cake for me.
It's just another
That's
Sunday.
because she thinks
we want
As
to
long
thank,
as my father didn't listen, I'm fine.
we want to thank you for having us on the show.
Yes, we
Oh,
do.
you
Thank you
guys
so
were
much.
a blast.
Thank
Will
you.
you come on our show?
Yeah,
Will you?
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
let us know when.
I'll come.
be
anytime.
awesome.
Thanks to Phil and Ricky for coming on from Vegas Unwrapped
They were
Thursday
great.
nights, every Thursday night from 7 to 9, and then once a month, first of the month on Thursday at 9 o'clock over on KLAB. You guys are Tuesday night, every Tuesday night, right here on Vegas All Net Radio at 7 p.m.
Soiree of Madness. That's it, baby.
And
we'd
this
love to
Tuesday-
have all you guys on the show if that's okay.
This
You
Tuesday
guys.
we're having a birthday party for
Come down.
Paige, so
All right.
everybody's invited.
This is Alexia.
Sweet cheeks.
And Sierra wishing you all a good night. And remember,
Fuck often.
The Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City Radio Show is brought to you by VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech. Get your own damn show by BBW Fan Fest 2013, July 26th, 27th, and 28th in fabulous Las Vegas. Visit bbwfanfest.com by Curve Media Inc. Look good in your photographs. And by bbwgirltweet.com. Follow all your favorite BBW porn stars on Twitter.